The missing piece. That's how Gordon and Beth Cook described the land they recently purchased from Valley Land Fund. Located south of the Hadley Malls at the corner of South Maple Street and Moody Bridge Road, this 8-acre parcel is a beautiful open hayfield that looks out at the Holyoke Range. This is the piece they've wanted for years to add to their nearby farm. So now they have it, and it's protected forever under the Agricultural Preservation Restriction Program. Valley Land Fund board members John Bodie and Ann Kearns recently met with the Cooks on the land and talked with them about the purchase. Gordon opened with a little family history.
What got us into farm? My grandfather bought this farm, our original home farm, in 1908, 1909. Excuse me. And we've and my dad ran the farm for a long time. My brother and he farmed together. Then I farmed with my brother, and now Beth and I farm it with our son. And we farm, I guess, because we love the cows and we love the land. The cows are a big part of our deal. We have registered Holsteins and registered Jerseys. Our Holsteins are they're I guess pretty well known. I mean, we have a website which is www.cookfarm.com that people can see our cows. We've sold genetics worldwide from our herd of cows. We have a lot of bulls that are in artificial insemination organizations today, and like I say, we have a fond affection for the cows, which our son as well enjoys, as do his children.
How is it running Flayvors? Have you found it to be as interesting and as exciting as you thought?
Yes, very much. In the beginning, I knew nothing about what I was doing. I had worked in an ice cream shop as a teenager, and I'm very chatty, and the Flayvors gives me the chance to be very chatty, and we grasped what we were supposed to be doing fairly quickly and learned how to make ice cream in a very fast little amount of time. And then I went to Penn State Ice Cream School to improve my ice cream making abilities, and it's really, if you love what you do, you never have to go to work. So I think that I don't work much.
How is the health of farming in the valley, do you think?
Well, I think the Buy Local campaign has done an awful lot for the health of some of the, local non-animal agricultural farms. And I think even the Buy Local has certainly maybe helped some of the animal agriculture farms. People are a little more concerned now where their meat comes from, where their eggs come from. I think people enjoy the fact that that there still is a connection to their food and to their area, and I think it's been beneficial to a lot of the people. You've seen a lot of farmers markets that have started in town, and I think many of the farmers that attend those markets have been very pleased with the success that those markets have afforded them. As with our store, it's given us a chance to to market directly to the consumer.
How was it raising a family on a farm?
It's a challenge. Well, they help. They all have jobs. They all have to do things. We have one daughter who didn't particularly like going to the barn, but her jobs were then confined to the house.
But
laundry, dishes. Those
having said that, it
was
pretty good in that there was more family contact more of the time, and I'm maybe more envious of the job that my son's done with his family, than the job that we did with ours as far as spending time. I mean, his 5 children have been homeschooled. He spends a lot of time with them. He doesn't get a chance to vacation with them, unfortunately, as much as maybe he deserves to have, but he certainly gets a chance to spend, and the grandfather gets a chance to spend a lot of time with his grandkids because they're
too.
here on the farm and kind of around all the time, and it's been very beneficial.
This is the only field I ever mowed.
Oh,
I'm not asking to mow again, but
I still remember.
I could do everything else on the farm, and I never mowed. One day I hopped on the tractor with him. He showed me how to do it, and because it's nice and square, I didn't have any trouble.
Well, I remember I had it pretty well started, and I remember I had to do something, and I said, Beth, just go down, just go to everything and pick it up, go turn around like a half circle and come right back,
My
put it down.
My grandmother told me,
go
don't
again.
learn how to milk. She said, don't ever learn how to milk or you'll have to milk. And I learned, and she was definitely right. I milked. But, you know, I did a lot of other things too, but mowing was one that I hadn't tried, and so this was my first and last.
I remember.
Field.
That's great. Gosh, that's been a while.
Long time ago.
20 years probably.
Long time ago, I bet. A long time.
Yeah, a long.
This
long
is
time.
like a puzzle that's a piece of the puzzle that's been missing.
Yeah.
And so now it's back and it feels right.
Yeah.
That
that's key.
it's
sometimes
it's a piece that's
and
been
sometimes
missing.
sometimes you don't have to, financially justify everything if you can emotionally place a value on it. And I think that there's there's probably at least a little bit of that.
So there's a sense of completion.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It really, when you're in the car and you drive by, it doesn't look like it does when you're standing here.
But when you leave Route 9 until you get over this rise, you haven't started to see
How beautiful it is out here.
the how open and things the property is.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about?
No, but we certainly appreciate the opportunity that the Valley Land Trust gave us in buying this property. They made it possible, and the terms that they allowed us to utilize to purchase this land made it affordable to us, in that we could do it without wondering if we were going to be able to do this.